Welcome back to Real Estate Mindset. Today's video is going to be absolutely bonkers. Now, as you guys can see right now, I am in the field. I am bringing you guys to the field to talk about new construction and why I believe you're going to get the deals of your lifetime from new construction, and why biblical events are about to go down, that as a result, these new home builders will have no choice but to fire sell their inventory. And you guys, what we're going to look at today are price cuts, inventory, and quality of construction. And I'm going to take you to each of the subdivisions in each of these communities so that we can get an on-site view of exactly what's going on right now in new construction, because again, you guys, I believe that is one of the primary factors that is going to lead to a price crash at the end of this year and into 2023. But before I take you guys on this journey, do me a favor. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor, even though my bio is as realtor, loan officer, and instructor, but this is my personal YouTube channel, guys. So please, for all of this effort, like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and don't leave me hanging. Shoot me a comment below and let me know if you want me to do more videos just like this. Now, what better place to start talking about price cuts than coming to a Lennar community? So I'm basically walking through a community right now where houses are still available for sale, but as you can see here, they are not sold yet. All of these houses right here, you can see going down the street, there's a few of them that have sold down the street, as you guys can see. Let me bring up some of the price cuts just real quick in this community specifically right now. Okay, so I'm on the Lennar website. I'm gonna put in Porter, Texas, which is the new construction area that I'm in currently. And I'm gonna show you guys, as you can see right here, all of the houses that I'm passing by right now have significant price cuts. This one has about a $47,000 price cut. And as I keep going, you can see all of these houses right now have price cuts, 10, 15% price cuts, or even more. Every single one, look at this. So everything I'm walking by right now, except the current owners, have been price cut substantially. Do you guys see that? Every single one of these houses. Now let's head back to the field. Now, obviously you guys can see that Lennar is greatly reducing the prices on their houses. Now, one of the reasons that is, guys, is obviously demand has been crushed and they are forced to sell their spec homes. Like all of these homes that you guys see here, these are all spec homes, okay? So these are homes right here that Lennar essentially has to get rid of, because generally new construction builders, remember you guys, they have poor financing. So if they don't sell certain things in the, in a certain time frame, they're going to have to pay more fees and also more penalties. So it is of the utmost importance that Lennar gets rid of these houses. Now, it's really astonishing. I'm essentially walking down a neighborhood that is complete. They're probably paying property taxes and everything on this, yet none of these houses are sold. So this is really, really cool, you guys. And again, if you're a potential first-time home buyer or you're on the sidelines, remember to stay patient, because more than likely these price cuts are going to continue throughout the year. Again, because they have to liquidate to stay in business. So the fact that they're still building, guys, is absolutely crazy to me. They can't sell any of these houses. And again, as you can see here, I'm going to cross the street real quick. But I mean, there's a whole nother side right here. I think you guys can see. But I mean, look at all these houses, behind me. You guys, I don't know if you guys can see that too well. But I mean, this is absolutely crazy. So, here's the biggest problem. I mean, to you and I, we want Lennar to continue, or really any new builder to continue to drop their prices. But what that's doing is it's absolutely murdering any new purchasers of that development, because more than likely purchasers are buying cookie cut homes. So usually in a development, there's only so many different types of models. So anyone that purchased the same model that has a current price break could possibly be upside down in their house. Now, case in point, all of these people right here have recently purchased. You guys see the homes with cars in the driveway? Now, one of the biggest problems, like I said, to these price cuts to any current owners is it doesn't give them the ability to refinance into a lower rate, and it does not give them the ability to sell their house because they do not have any equity. So if it's me and I purchased one of these beautiful houses a month ago and that same model house is now $50,000 to $60,000 lower, I'm really, really upset about that. But again, you guys, this is happening all over the place in Houston and in my local market as you can see. So more than likely, guys, these price cuts are going to continue. These new home builders are going to get even more desperate because remember, we have now 9.2 months of inventory. In order for the market to be considered a buyer's market, you need a minimum of 6 months. So put that in perspective when you're looking at price cuts for new homes. All right, guys, now let's go to another community right now and see what's going on. All right, guys, so now inventory, and you may remember the first thing that I did on this video. I was going down a neighborhood from Bellaire, and every single one of those houses were available. Now I'm in another community right now where almost all of these houses are completed, and basically everything is sitting as inventory. And remember, you guys, as of September, there's still 1.43 million housing starts going on right now. Obviously, inventory keeps going up. It's probably going to skyrocket, maybe past the double digits as far as months of supply this year. We're sitting at 9.2 months of supply as far as inventory also. Now, again, you guys, as the inventory continues to sit, the builders and new construction developers will get more and more desperate to sell those houses. So the more inventory, the more likely it's going to translate into price cuts. But the real question is what builder has the best quality of construction? Obviously, we're going to take a look at that on our next segment. But you guys, you know, and I understand I'm in Texas, but there is so much new construction right now. It's absolutely ridiculous. And I'm quite frankly surprised that the numbers don't show even more of this. But remember, in Texas is the #1 state of new construction. And a lot of these subdivisions that I'm taking you guys to is all within about 5 miles of each other. And I'm going to walk down this so you guys can get a better view. So you guys can see essentially this whole neighborhood right here is available to be purchased. Not everything is done, but it is available. And there are tons and tons of blocks, you guys, just like this, that are ready to go, but they cannot sell the houses. You guys, they cannot sell any of this. I mean, it's shocking, right? So here's the thing. Here's the craziest thing of all. These people, all right, and again, I'm in Texas, all right, demand is completely shattered. New construction is #1. Despite all of these houses sitting here and with no buyers, this builder is still developing lots to build on. It's crazy. I'm going to show you guys that right now. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to sacrifice my dress shoes because it's going to get muddy. Sit tight. All right, guys, so before I go play in the mud, I stopped by the sales office and picked up all of the units that they have discounted. And they have discounted almost every single completed house that is up for sale. Yet, so in other words, they can't sell these houses yet. Look at this. Look at what they're doing. I mean, they're still developing, as you can see. I mean, look at these huge lots, you guys. These are massive, massive lots that's going on right now. You know, so, you know, in other words, they're spending more time developing and making more sites than actually selling the properties. If it's me, I'm gonna spend more effort on selling the properties versus developing additional land for houses that I can't even sell. Either way, guys, let's move on to the next scene right now. All right, so I'm gonna walk into some houses right now, guys, and help me decide whether or not they're doing the proper things here because we're gonna look at quality. Now, remember, you guys, I'm not a home inspector. I suggest that every single person that buys new construction definitely gets a home inspection. So I'm gonna show you guys a construction site right now just to get an overall feeling. Now, here's what's interesting. All of the ground right now is super muddy. So let's take a look at this house. Okay, you know, I don't know if this is an issue. Obviously, they put a bunch of trash here. You know, let's walk around a little bit. Everything is completely open. I don't know if that's an issue, right? Here's some more houses here. You know, so I don't know if you guys can see anything that they're not doing properly. I'm not sure if you guys see anything. This window's open. There's probably water getting into these houses, obviously, guys. So here's the thing, you guys. A lot of people ask me, what good are these price cuts and what good will it be to get a really great deal on new construction if they're building junk houses? And that's actually a fair concern because, as you guys know, the #1 new builder in America, D.R. Horton, is currently in a lawsuit with a whole bunch of homeowners from New Orleans because they built mold homes. Here's the thing, you guys. It is possible, and I've been hearing a lot of things about how poorly the quality of construction is, but again, I have to tell you guys, you have to get a home inspection even if the property is new, and a mold inspection, because a lot of this stuff, as you can see here, I mean, you know, normal inspectors, they can't pick up certain deficiencies and defectiveness because they can't see it. What if it's behind the walls? What if they're not doing what they're supposed to? And I know there's inspectors and licensing and all of that type of stuff, but you guys, these people are professionals. They understand how to cut corners, and that's the reality of the situation. So, you know, really just by coming out here, and there's mud all over the place here, probably got my shoes all muddy. You know, I really don't know. Let me see if I can go into the house. I got my shirt on that says I'm a realtor, so I'm sure everything's okay. But you know, I don't know, and this is why we hire professionals to determine whether or not the quality of the construction is good. But you know, obviously, as you guys can see right now, it's obviously trash everywhere. It's really hard to get an idea. But again, you know, I think it's really important that you guys understand that a lot of the materials that they use just stay out in the elements. So depending on how much, you know, rain and how long it sits in the mud, it can lead to rot, it can lead to, you know, a whole bunch of things. And what I'm wondering is, are these new home builders intentionally holding off construction to wait until January so that they avoid new property taxes? Because remember, they're only paying taxes on dirt value. As soon as the home is complete and turns into a dwelling, they then have to pay taxes on the actual unit. So are they postponing all of this right here? Are they postponing it till January, and in the meantime, are they just leaving the materials out here to rot? Right? These are some of the things that we have to ask ourselves again, and that we have to be cautious over. But you know, what I really want to tell you is this is normal, right? All of this is normal. All of the materials are stored outside in puddles, in the mud. So, you know, it is what it is. Definitely make sure to get a home inspection. So anyways, guys, you know, that's basically today's video. I really hope you guys got value. Again, let me know if you guys prefer these types of videos where I take you to the field, and I may try to get some reps to do some interviews with, to kind of get some behind the scenes information with this new construction. But don't leave me hanging. Let me know if you like this new style of video, want me to go into the field. And other than that, guys, I really hope you guys got some value, insights, and perspective from today's video. And if you're out there investing in real estate, you know I wish you luck, and I hope you win.